Russians are the scariest white people. I'm so scared of them that I guarantee you if I was lost, there is no way I'd ask a Russian for directions.
Hey guys, for this video I did something a little bit weird. I did a few social experiments where I interacted with Russian people in Moscow, and the reactions I got will probably shock most people. So in this video I'm going to be sharing the most interesting things that I've noticed after talking to people, whether in their own language in Russian or in English as a foreigner. And the first thing I noticed is that Russian people have a surprising capacity to help others. I was in the metro station and I wanted to buy a bottle of water from the vending machine. So I asked this girl who was just about to get on her train. She stopped and she tried to insert the money for about a minute and a half, and when that didn't work, she offered to pay with her own debit card.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
And when that didn't work as well, we switched to the second vending machine, which wouldn't give me my bottle of water.
Thank you so much. It's okay, it's okay. It's okay. We ask for help. It's okay, it's okay. It's okay, خلاص. I will try different. It's okay. It's okay, I will try different. Yeah, you can go. It's okay, you can go if you want. Yes, thank you. Oh my God. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
So before I first traveled to Russia, I had a pretty scary version of Russians in my head because these are the type of videos that I was watching.
Whenever I think someone might try to beat me up or mug me, I fake a Russian accent. I'd be walking home late at night, two dangerous looking thugs walk up to me like, "Yo, man, you know what neighborhood you're in? You think this bad neighborhood?" Russians are the scariest white people. I'm so scared of them that I guarantee you if I was lost, there is no way I'd ask a Russian for directions.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Russians for directions later in this video. But before that, I went to a beauty store and I wanted to buy a moisturizer for the skin. I was pretending to be an American who doesn't speak Russian at all, and I almost got caught.
Excuse me, do you speak English? Do you know someone who speaks English? So, I want moisturizer, but I can't find.
Okay.
Is everything in Russian?
Russian?
Everything in Russian, I can't understand.
Вы понимаете по-русски?
Нет.
Нет?
Я понимаю немного. Я изучал русский на Duolingo. Yes.
Duolingo.
I didn't know that I wasn't supposed to even answer that because a person who doesn't speak Russian wouldn't even know what she was asking. It's so hard for me to lie, guys. Anyways, the interesting thing here is that even though she could have tried to talk to me in Russian because I told her that I spoke a little bit of Russian, she still tried her best to translate and read what was written on the label, even though she was clearly struggling.
Moisturizing.
Yeah.
Russian.
Good, yes.
Denization.
You have something
Use every day.
Okay. Yeah.
She went on for about 2 minutes trying to accommodate for my lack of Russian speaking skills and helped me until I got the moisturizer that I wanted.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Спасибо большое.
And by the way, speaking about Duolingo, it's really good if you want to learn vocabulary and get started in language. But if you want to be fluent and speak to people who speak fast, what I found that worked for me is the power of immersion. Basically, putting yourself into scenarios where you're literally forced to interact with people. But I understand that it's hard for people to travel to new countries that have the native speakers. So this is where I found the best next thing for that is today's video sponsor, italki. Italki is an online language learning platform offering personalized one-on-one lessons with native speaking teachers, which is exactly why it's perfect if you want to improve your listening or your speaking, because it's done through real conversations. So in my challenges, I found it hard to learn new grammar when you're talking to people in the street and you're asking about specific things. But the nice thing about italki is that you get real-time feedback from the experts that you're talking to. Here's an example from my lessons.
Мне нравится твоя музыка. Вот. Это причина, почему люди должен изучать русский.
Да. Должны изучать русский.
Должны изучать, yeah.
Да, to study.
And because the lessons are online, it's probably more flexible and most likely more affordable than the services that you'll find in your own country. And the best thing is that you can pay per lesson. So if you're learning a language, check out the link in my description. For the first 50 people who use the code RAMI, you'll get a free $5 when you spend $10 or more on your first lesson. Thank you so much, italki, for sponsoring this video. And now let's get back to the interesting things I realized from talking to Russian people. If a stranger came up to me and asked me to make a phone call, most of the time I would refuse because I'm paranoid as hell and I would think that they're about to call someone who's illegal and the police is gonna freaking connect me to their crime. But when I asked these random guys on the street in English whether or not I can make a phone call, this is what happened.
Guys, I'm so sorry. Do you speak English?
Yeah.
I was just trying to call somebody and I don't have internet. Can
Yeah, I can
maybe
check. У тебя есть поделиться интернетом, что? Yeah.
Can I make one phone call, please? Thank you so much, bro.
No problem.
Actually, they had all the reasons not to help out. I'm not putting any effort trying to speak Russian to them. I'm just an American English speaking person. And again, it's the same thing with these two people. I was in the center of Moscow where there were a lot of souvenir shops. And I asked them,
Do you know any place to buy souvenirs for my friends, but not so expensive? I don't know. Is it here is expensive? Yes.
Yes.
Better place.
they discussed for more than a minute just to wholeheartedly try to give me useful information. And in the end, I got this response.
There's shops here. It's good or not?
Shops are good, but it's
Too much.
Center of city.
Yeah.
Very expensive.
Most expensive.
Yes.
Okay.
Vdenka, you know?
Vdenka.
Yes.
Okay. By metro.
Yes.
Okay. Vdenka. Thank you so much.
And the last experiment I did is I asked someone to send me a text message with specific information and details, and I asked a random person to try to translate it.
Excuse me, how are you? Do you speak English? Can you please translate this message to me?
Hi, can you please get my books and phone charger? We can meet there at 15:30. It's like
Three. Okay.
What's interesting here is that she also converted the hour because she knew that I was a foreigner who doesn't use the 24-hour system. So this goes to show that people are I can't say the fucking word. This goes to show that people are willing to help wholeheartedly. Thank God I was able to say it. All of these people could have easily given me a 5-second answer and could have moved on with their day not worrying about me, but they didn't. The next interesting thing I found after interacting with Russian people is that there's a big shift in demeanor when people know that you're learning Russian. I can't think of a better example of this interaction I had with these two girls. I saw them trying to take a picture and I offered to help them out in Russian, and this is what their response was.
Извините, я могу вам помочь?
But when I told these girls that I was learning Russian, their demeanor changed entirely, as if there was a secret word that I said that would switch people's friendliness mode on.
Спасибо
У
большое.
вас хороший русский, зря вы так.
Зря вы так, как...
Вы хорошо говорите на русском.
Спасибо большое.
And not only do they tell you not to worry, but they also try to help you learn as you're trying to talk to them. Like this example when I was talking to this waiter, Timofey, and he was telling me about a park in Moscow and a river being there. The interesting thing here is that when he saw in me that I didn't understand the word he was saying, this is how he reacted.
Окей, хорошо. Река, да, вода.
So he emphasized the word and he nodded. It was almost as if he was telling me, come on, you know this word. You can say it. You can understand what I'm saying. And it worked. These subtle things are what separates people from people who are just trying to show that they're polite and people who genuinely care and want to see you succeed at learning their language. It's almost as if they want you to be one of them. And this is honestly a feeling that I would love for people to experience because it's It's one of the most wholesome feelings you could experience. The third really interesting thing I've noticed is that when you try to speak to them in Russian and you're asking about directions or something that you want out of them, they actually make it easier for you and reply to you in English. I first started learning Russian after traveling to Russia and thinking that people don't speak English there. And while that might be true outside of Moscow, as far as I know, in Moscow I didn't find that to be the case. You can see that example in my interaction with the waiter Timofey, but it's not just with a waiter who might be expected to interact with tourists, so he probably knows English. It's also with normal people who are just walking in the street.
Как вас зовут?
My name is Khurshid.
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 Откуда вы?
I'm from Russia.
The fourth most interesting thing I've noticed about Russian people, and as shocking as this may sound, for me personally, I've noticed that they are super friendly, super warm, and you can get into really deep conversations with them. I've only talked to people randomly in the street, and I've noticed that random conversations with people who I've never met before can turn into deep, philosophical, and meaningful conversations. Whether it's talking to Abdullah, the guy I met in Patrick Street, about people having a soul or people being materialistic, or whether it's through meeting someone and developing a deep connection simply by frequenting a cafe multiple times, which is what happened with Timur. We kind of became acquaintances or friends simply from me going to a cafe and saying hi every day. It led to deeper conversations about what we do, and it led to Timur leaving a really warm and welcoming reply on my YouTube video. And the same goes with Timofey, who after interacting with him, you guys wrote a lot of nice comments to him, and he was super happy and proud of himself after reading you guys' comments. So growing up, the idea I had of people in Russia was completely shattered with reality when I actually traveled to Russia and tried to talk to people, and especially in their own language. I know this video could be taken in a controversial way. I know this is not the typical thing you hear about Russian people. So I welcome you all to share in the comments what you guys think about my own experience. But this is just my honest and personal review. And I'll see you in the next video.